L'année est 1987. Le monde de la boxe est sur le point de vivre un moment décisif, marquant le début d'une nouvelle ère dans la catégorie des poids lourds. Mike Tyson, l'homme le plus redouté de la planète, est déjà champion du monde poids lourd du WBC et du WBA. À seulement 21 ans, il a détruit tous les adversaires qui se sont dressés sur son chemin. Son style sauvage et sa puissance dévastatrice ont fait de lui une légende vivante. Mais il reste une ceinture qu'il ne possède pas encore, celle de la Fédération internationale de boxe, IBF, détenue par un homme qui est également invaincu, Tony Tucker. Alors que Tyson représente la férocité et la peur, Tucker incarne la technique et la taille. Deux champions, deux styles. Un seul sortira comme le premier champion incontesté des poids lourds depuis Muhammad Ali. Dans les jours précédant le combat, Tony Tucker a fait une déclaration audacieuse. Il a promis de mettre Mike Tyson KO, d'arrêter son ascension fulgurante et de prouver que son règne n'était pas invincible. Mais ce qui allait se passer ce soir-là allait surprendre tout le monde. 1er août 1987. Les lumières du Hilton Hotel de Las Vegas s'allument. L'invaincu contre l'invaincu. 3 ceintures en jeu. Il est temps de se battre. Dès la première seconde, Tony Tucker montre clairement son plan. Utiliser sa grande allonge, contrôler la distance avec son jab et empêcher Tyson de s'approcher. Tyson, comme toujours, sort agressif, lançant des crochets explosifs au corps et à la tête. Tucker surprend en plaçant un uppercut précis qui fait vaciller Tyson brièvement, mais le jeune champion ne recule pas. Tyson termine le round en maintenant une pression constante, tandis que Tucker reste solide et confiant. Un premier round intense où les deux hommes se testent, mais avec Tucker envoyant un message clair. Il ne sera pas une victime facile.
I was expecting Mike Tyson to jump right on Tony Tucker. Tucker, I had figured that he should at least tie his man up, try to frustrate Mike Tyson. But is he strong enough to do that? Well, that was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken right there. Tucker said when we talked to him, he said, I'm not worried about what he's going to do to me, I'm worried about what I'm going to do to him. That's confidence. Another right hand. And another right hand by Tucker. There was a left hand by Tyson. You know what's happening? Every time Mike reaches in, Tony comes with the right hand, a counter right hand. Here we go, King, here we go. Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. Did a very good first round for both men, and particularly for Tucker. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson. Well, Tony Tucker is a 10-1 underdog. He wasn't 10-1 in that round.
Tyson accélère. Il commence à bouger la tête de gauche à droite, esquivant le jab de Tucker et cherchant à entrer en courte distance. Tucker recule et s'accroche dès qu'il sent le danger, essayant de ralentir le rythme. Mike place 2 puissants crochets au corps qui font réagir le public. Même si Tucker répond avec quelques droites rapides, Tyson remporte le round grâce à son agressivité et à son domination physique.
He's not doing 1, 2, he's putting 3, 4 punches together. And he's following up with left uppercut, left hooks. Led with the left uppercut that time. Just has to keep those hands high. Well, you know, Ray, I hearken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round, there was no question in my mind, at least, that your confidence just really surged, and you have to think the same thing about Tony Tucker. He's using his height, his reach. Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do in the corner. Tyson's change. Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down by body shot. Tyson, 2 good jabs. That was a good example. That uppercut was going to do the job over and over again. There was a left hand by Tyson, but it did not appear to hurt Tucker.
Tyson continue de réduire la distance, mais Tucker utilise sa taille de 1,96 m pour freiner chaque attaque grâce à son jab. Pourtant, Mike commence à trouver des ouvertures. Un crochet du droit au corps, suivi d'un uppercut violent secoue Tucker. Le public rugit alors que Tyson l'acculant contre les cordes, enchaînant des combinaisons dévastatrices. Tucker se défend bien, mais son rythme commence à faiblir. Le jeune Mike commence à prendre l'avantage.
Third round, a lot of people did not think it would go this far. Mills Lane very take charge as a referee. No nonsense guy. Tucker with another left hook to the head of Mike Tyson. There was a good right hand again by Tucker. In close, catching Tyson on the way in. He's finished with the left hook, Barry. What's allowing Tony Tucker to get that hook and that uppercut in? What's happening is the lateral movement that Tucker has, his jab, he's catching Mike as Mike's blowing him coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous and very effective job here. There was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker. Crowd booing the tactics of Tony Tucker, but I'm not sure you don't disagree with those. I don't disagree at all because Tony's been tying his man up. There was a good right hand by Tucker again, but they're uppercuts, Barry. You notice they're uppercuts. There has to be concern now in Tyson's corner. This is the most competitive fight he has ever been.
Tucker tente de changer de stratégie, lançant plus de coups à distance et utilisant ses jambes pour tourner autour de Tyson. Mais Mike est implacable. À chaque fois qu'il parvient à entrer, il déclenche des coups qui font vibrer le ring. Un crochet du gauche directement sur la mâchoire oblige Tucker à reculer. Pour la première fois, la foule sent que l'invaincu grand et technique pourrait se briser face à la fureur du jeune champion.
He wanted Tucker to stand there and exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally Tyson comes out on top. Get him up, Tucker, come on. Take it downstairs sometime. He needs to throw a jab downstairs, bring it back up to the head. There's a right hand again by Tyson, but Tucker appears unhurt again. Definitely has his legs back under him after being hurt earlier in this round. Another good shot. Tyson with another left hand. Tyson has settled down in that round, going for a long fight now. Now he knows he just has to fight him, hit him, and if the knockout comes, it comes.
Le combat devient plus physique. Tucker commence à agripper et accrocher Tyson constamment, essayant de l'épuiser et d'éviter les échanges à courte distance. L'arbitre les sépare encore et encore. Tyson se frustre, mais garde son calme. Chaque fois qu'il a de l'espace, il lance de puissantes combinaisons au corps, cherchant à épuiser la résistance de Tucker. Même si Tony parvient à toucher avec quelques coups propres, le round revient à Mike grâce à sa pression incessante.
Tyson got the better of that exchange. I noticed that Tony Tucker's left hand is starting to jump. That could be very, very inviting for a counter right hand. A lead-off right. There's the left hook. By Tyson. We have to see more combinations if you want to get Tucker and get him out of there. I think Tucker, on the other hand, is fighting a superb job. He's doing a superb job. There was a right hand by Tyson. You get the feel.
Tucker commence à montrer des signes de fatigue. Sa respiration devient plus lourde et ses jambes bougent de moins bien. Tyson, en revanche, semble infatigable. Mike réduit la distance rapidement, esquive un uppercut et répond avec une combinaison violente qui fait vaciller Tucker. Le public se lève, sentant que la fin pourrait être proche. Mais Tucker, grâce à son expérience et à son orgueil, parvient à survivre au round.
Handlers in seconds out of the ring. The bell had rung. They were so excited about the prospect of possibly winning the fight, they forgot to put his mouthpiece in. You can understand now, Ray, why Michael Spinks didn't want to fight Tony Tucker. So I think Tony Tucker has surprised a lot of people. Right hand by Tyson. Tucker's going to want him not to tie his man up, which I think is a good move because it doesn't allow Tyson to punch. But instead, they wanted to push Tyson off and go at him, which I think would be a costly mistake. Well, pushing a man off doesn't necessarily help because you expending energy by pushing your man off. Right hand by Tyson back Tucker up. And what Mike has to do is move to his left to cut his man off. Tyson looks right now like he's in it for the long haul here. And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt. And he took another right hand, got cute, and paid the price. I think he's watched my fight before. Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours. Let's take a look at that right hand that Mike Tyson got in. Yeah, you see him use the left hand just as a way to get in, and then firing the right behind it. Now this is good fighting now that he's settled down. The great fighters don't go out looking for a quick knockout. The great fighters go out and fight, and when the opportunity for the big punch comes in, they take it.
Le combat devient unilatéral. Tyson a complètement déchiffré Tucker. Chaque jab que l'homme grand tente de lancer est esquivé par le mouvement de tête de Mike, qui contre-attaque avec férocité. Un crochet au corps, suivi d'un uppercut et d'une droite directe, secoue Tucker qui recule désespérément. La domination technique et physique de Tyson est totale. Tucker reste debout, mais les dégâts commenced à s'accumuler.
But his jab does allow him to work in. But there was a rumor about Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days.
That was 3 consecutive left hooks thrown by Tony Tucker. You don't see that from a big man. Not in a heavyweight. They don't throw those kind of punches.
Once again, Tucker trying to get cute, and again getting the worst of it, and still mugging with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive.
Well, when you do that, and I know from experience because I invented it, you got to be very careful because you're so vulnerable for a counterpunch.
Tucker tente de réagir. Il sort plus agressif, lançant de longues combinaisons pour maintenir Tyson à distance. Pendant quelques secondes, il parvient à ralentir la pression du jeune champion. Mais Mike s'ajuste rapidement et l'acculant à nouveau. Un puissant crochet au corps arrête Tucker net. Son visage montre désormais les marques de la bataille. Joues rouges, lèvres gonflées, yeux mi-clos. Tyson, en revanche, semble intact comme s'il venait tout juste de commencer le combat.
Okay, I like that in Mike Tyson because he's doing combinations again. Well, in a fight of this intensity, this magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because those adrenaline's flowing, and you don't feel the pain.
He did throw a right uppercut there, which missed.
His knee seemed to buckle just for a second.
Right hand up on the top of the head.
La stratégie de Tucker devient claire, survivre. Il s'accroche, il retient, il s'agrippe à chaque seconde, évitant les échanges directs. Le public commence à s'impatienter, sifflant chaque fois que Tucker utilise ses tactiques défensives. Mike continue de mettre la pression, plaçant des crochets puissants au corps qui résonnent dans toute l'arène. La différence de puissance et d'énergie est évidente. Tyson contrôle totalement le combat et même s'il ne trouve pas le KO, chaque seconde le rapproche un peu plus de la victoire.
Tucker shakes his head, I'm okay. Right hand right above us by Tyson. Tyson getting off quicker with his jab now.
A good, short, strong, fast left jab of Mike Tyson.
Now it appears the instinct for self-preservation has kicked in with Tucker, more interested in defending himself than in attacking his opponent.
Tucker, sachant qu'il est en retard sur les cartes des juges, lance une offensive désespérée. Il réussit à toucher avec quelques droites qui surprennent Tyson, mais Mike répond avec une fureur dévastatrice. Il l'accule dans le coin et déclenche une tempête de coups qui fait chanceler Tucker. L'arbitre observe attentivement, prêt à intervenir, mais Tony s'accroche de toutes ses forces pour survivre.
Is a key factor in judging a fight. I really do believe that since about the 5th round, Mike Tyson has been in charge of the fight.
He has been the aggressor. Mike has not been able to land the kind of punches we've seen in the past. And the reason for that is because of the way that Tony Tucker is approaching and has approached this fight.
All right.
He needs to throw a little short jab, then step. Like that. Throw a jab, then step in. Get close. Now come. There it was. That's what you have to do. This jab will get him closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, though, you see what's happening here. Then he gets in. Now he's not following Tucker. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective.
Le rythme de Tyson ne baisse pas. Il continue de punir avec des combinaisons au corps et à la tête. Tucker parvient à peine à répondre avec quelques jabs défensifs. Chaque minute qui passe, la résistance du champion de l'IBF s'effondre un peu plus. Mike, lui, ressemble à un prédateur qui sent l'odeur du sang de sa proie.
What you do, you reverse the crowd's approval. I mean, just check out Tony Tucker. He's a man of confidence.
All right, both of you, come on, this box for a bit. Tony, quick grab it. Come on, let's go.
Le dernier round, Tucker, sachant qu'il lui faut un miracle, sort avec courage, lançant des coups longs et rapides. Mais Tyson esquive, répond et l'acculant encore une fois. La foule rugit tandis que Mike déclenche ses dernières combinaisons. Tucker résiste, vacillant, mais parvient à entendre la cloche finale. Tony Tucker avait promis de mettre Mike Tyson KO, mais ce soir-là, c'est Tyson qui a prouvé que son règne était inarrêtable. L'invaincu contre l'invaincu, et l'invaincu reste Mike Tyson.
Tony Tucker won the title against Buster Douglas. I felt that he needed more experience to deal with Mike Tyson, that he wasn't strong enough, nor had the experience to deal with Mike Tyson. I said, it'd probably be a blowout. But he said, so what with these so-called experts, I'm going to show you. And this is what he did tonight.
And he has. Even if he loses the fight, he's probably made more friends than he has in the 34 wins that he's had.
Friends and believers.
And a guy who wasn't in there just to survive either. Crowd getting a little tired of that. Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. There was a big left hand. Tucker says, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. Tyson finishing with a flourish. And so is Tucker. Great finish. It's over. Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk.